many times did you sit back just relaxing? Understand movements coming in, yeah, we got the packs in. I don't really wanna see no more traffic. Last pack just came in, let's get it out quick. Wanna be okay, wanna be alright.
Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm here with Travis Miller.
He's one of our childhood friends from St. Martin. He's the I-110 driver on YouTube.
Right here, about to cruise the city, go around Biloxi, see what we can see.
Let's go.
All right, ready? We're gonna go through downtown, cruise a little bit, come up, you know, get a little shot coming up by the casinos, by Hard Rock. This is the route that I take every day.
Every day.
12-hour plus days.
How many days you work?
Out here getting it, man. I run hard at least 6 days a week.
6 days a week?
Man, out here killing it, man. My main goal,
Seatbelt, safety
my
first.
main goal
True.
for every day is 200 plus. And
You got the personality for
the
it.
story, yeah, you know the stories that came.
All these random people.
Yeah, like us. No,
but
we're not
what's,
random.
what's crazy, man, initially, man, when I first started, I didn't have the ideal of the dash cam. Man, I decided to do Lyft, man, back in 2019 of June. Started doing Lyft.
Now you were doing it part-time?
Man, I was just doing Lyft just in between, just still working at Half Shell.
Now, when you say
working at
Lyft, is that
That's a
synonym for? I mean, you're using both, right?
That-
Lyft and Uber, or you were just doing one?
Well, I was just doing Lyft.
Okay.
I wasn't even doing Uber yet. So I was doing Lyft, man, and started making good income, man. And then all of a sudden I got on with Uber too. All of a sudden my income tripled, right? So, man, I'm sitting here, man, just driving, making good money, man. And then all of a sudden, what I was making every 2 weeks with Half Shell, I started doubling in a week doing Uber and Lyft. Man, picking up drunk people, man, hot chicks, you know what it is.
Dude,
man.
I've been seeing some of these
It ain't
videos,
really
and
gotta
they
be-
are
It ain't really
hilarious.
got to be explained, man. Like, I love what I do, man. This
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Kathy and Susie's Kids. I'm Matthew.
And I'm Jordan Duron.
Travis Miller.
We're here with our good friend. You guys just saw that clip. What'd y'all think, huh? Wow.
What do you think, Travis?
Yes, indeed, man. You know what it is. I-110 driver here on YouTube. Man, full-time Uber driver here, Biloxi, Mississippi, man. Love what I do. You know, I have a lot of fun. I mean, it's just so crazy how you can make money but have fun while doing it.
And meeting a lot of cool people.
Man, listen, especially here on the go, man, people on the coast are crazy.
Oh, there are people everywhere are crazy.
I mean, you know what it is, man. Just when folks like to come out, have a good time, man. You know, like in my Uber rides is about experience. You know what I mean? Like when people get in the car, I keep that energy.
So I know I've been in Ubers before where they got like little shot glasses or like breath mints or like I mean, they make it.
Done that too. Like one had like an LED in the back for you. You know what I mean? Little trays, got some mints and stuff. I was
Yes, indeed.
So are you like networking with these guys? Is there like a local Uber network, or do you try to like? Are y'all competition?
Man, there's no competition. Like I say, there's a few.
So you're number
drivers.
one.
Man, I ain't gonna say I'm number one. I ain't gonna go that far. You know,
Just say it. I'll say it. You're number
humble,
one.
I'm humble about it. You know, I'm different. You know what I mean? I don't think I'm better than nobody, but I'm me. You know, I'm 5-star driver on Uber and Lyft. You know, I love what I do. To me, man, it's about experience. That's why when pastors get in my car, I keep that energy.
Yeah.
You know, I play certain types of music. I do song requests, man. I pretty much, when you get in my car, it's like it's your car. You know what I mean? So it's all about experience, you know, like as far as networking, what Matt Brooks was saying, as far as networking, I know it's like a ring of us that I communicate with every night, you know, like I hit up Frank, Karen, you know, Donnie, Jill, it's a circle of us. You know, like where it's busy, where the hot spot at.
Who's got the craziest story?
So do y'all have like a parking lot y'all hang out at?
Man, really, man, I already live in the downtown Biloxi area. So really, man, there's times as soon as I step out the door, turn my apps on, I'm already busy. I'm getting hit Hard Rock, Bow. I mean, we queuing up.
How
we got
fast?
rides getting added already.
How fast
so
does it
it's
take before you turn your app on and you're getting requests? How fast?
Well, man, as soon as I turn my apps on, within 5 seconds, I'm getting requests.
Really?
Either it's going to be on Uber or it's going to be on Lyft.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I mean, so I've ridden in a mini of Ubers. How about you, Jordan?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So I've rode with you for the first time last night.
Yes, indeed.
So I asked you your schedule, and you kind of told us you're from what, 2 to 4, 5, 6, whatever.
It really depends on how I'm flowing that day. I get up probably about 2:30, 3 p.m. And I usually go till like 4 a.m., 5 in the morning. So I'm 12-hour plus.
Yeah,
that's like 6 days a week strong.
That's a lot of driving.
Man,
how many hours or miles are you putting on your car?
Man, on the Honda right now, I got 222,000 miles.
Wow.
And that thing still run like a champ.
How long you been driving that car? And how many miles did you have when you first started with driving with that car?
I got it at 50,000 miles.
And what year was this?
It was 2019 June.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot. What's the furthest trip you've had to take?
One of my furthest, it was Baton Rouge.
Baton Rouge.
That was like a 2 hour and 6 minute trip.
All right, we have some Furby Rose says this is dope. Love Travis.
Oh, I love you too, Fairby.
Shout out to Sparby.
Yeah,
I love
it's
her.
me. I'm that the hot chick. Phil Cron from Croncast. I've been thinking about this all damn day. I've literally seen every dash cam video.
Yes, indeed.
That's one of your number one fans.
Yes, indeed. I've known Phil. Phil followed me on Periscope.
Really?
So like he's already, he know who I am.
Yeah. Well, he needs to get you on the show.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got a dope show.
He does got to.
Yeah, he played music too, drums or something. I saw something. Love you, bro.
So whenever you're going to Baton Rouge, Travis, you get to pick up a fare on the way back, or
on Lyft you can. Uber only. Uber, man, they box you in the area. But with Lyft, you can pretty much
How do they do that though? I mean,
Uber don't allow you to go outside of Mississippi.
plus you said they have what you call an Uber police.
But Lyft does. Lyft allows you. I can pick up rides on Lyft, going there and back. But with Uber, you can't.
So, but the Uber police, you told us about this last night. There's what you call an Uber police.
Man, what it is, they call it's the undercover rideshare sting or something crazy like that. And what they do is they try to catch
like they do escorts.
Drivers. They try to do catch riders for
just like that.
probably see what pretty much who's up front. See if you're gonna take a cash ride. I mean, what a cash ride is. Just say if I'm pulling up at the Bow, and you just say, "Man, you ain't got nobody. You want to take me up the street?" Pretty much they gonna pay you cash. Obviously, you know what I mean. So pretty much you accepting a ride without doing it through the apps. That's considered a cash ride.
Do they wear like red clothes? Have you been encountered with one?
Yeah, man, they'll be holding a beer in their hand.
Oh snap!
So that's like strike
I've
two.
never encountered it, but man, I didn't.
It's like a
I didn't
secret
already
shopper.
Heard. It's like I said, it's a ring of us. So I was all like one of the drivers, Karen. She was at the Bow when one of the drivers got deactivated. Really, they pretty much took a cash ride and was like, "Look, they pulled over. Look, you took this ride."
Is it a death sentence? Like you can't ever come back from it?
I wouldn't say that, man. They have something. Some of them other big drivers in those major cities, man, they were able to, I think, possibly get back activated after they've been deactivated.
Yeah, I mean, so they're just trying to scare you a little bit.
Well, they're doing it for the Uber drivers, right?
They do it in major cities all the time.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they use the undercover police to do it there.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah.
So is Lyft bigger than Uber, or is Uber bigger than Lyft?
On the Gulf
Uber
Coast,
owned Lyft.
On the Gulf Coast, Lyft is more. It's crazy because Lyft is more prominent on the Gulf Coast, meaning there's more. Lyft is cheaper, and
Really?
this is what it's gonna make you laugh when I tell you this. But Lyft is for the normal class people. Uber's for the uppity people. You know what I mean? People that you got a little money. It's always a different class of people. I'm just being real now.
Yeah, it's okay.
But Lyft is more. Lyft is more steadier here. It's more busier. Like today, man, I turned my Lyft on, and Lyft is just on Uber, nothing. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
So Lyft is a little more prominent here on the.
So let me tell you my Uber Lyft story. I had to bring a buddy to the airport in New Orleans a couple of years ago, and me and a friend had dropped him off, and we're riding back, and I'm not paying attention, and I run out of gas in between New Orleans and Slidell, which is a stretch of like nowhere, nothing, and I'm thinking that I'm closer than I am. Anyway, so I get on Uber because that's the first rideshare app I'd ever really used, and I was very loyal to it. And I Ubered like 4 different times, and every time they would cancel. And then it's probably like 5 miles down the interstate. They would have to come to pick me up. But finally, I'm like, I've heard of Lyft, and I knew it was cheaper.
Yeah.
Everybody had recommended me to it. So in my mind, I'm like, well, if Uber's not going to do it or not going to pick me up, they keep canceling. Let me at least try this. And whenever I did, they came and picked me up. And there was this little girl, and she was just like, I almost canceled on you, but God told me I needed to come pick you up. And I was like, baby, I'll give you a cash tip on top of everything. Like, I really appreciate it. And since then, I've been loyal to Lyft. Like, I hardly ever go back to Uber. So.
It was a spiritual thing.
Yeah.
I've never used Lyft. I think today with that kind of right there,
indeed.
I think I need to sign up.
Dude, it was good. And I appreciate it.
You were supposed to be.
So my story when I got into Uber was I was living in Goshen, Hickory Hills, exit 61.
Yeah.
Well, all the boys were downtown Ocean Springs, downtown Biloxi. Way too far for me to drive. I don't really drive when I drink anyways.
Right.
Unless I'm driving fast. That's a joke. But I was spending about, when getting there, probably $50 to $60 from my house to go out. But I just calculated in with my bill. When you're going out, everybody's tab $100, $200.
Oh, I know what it is. I know what it is.
But that freedom you get, when I'm like, how'd you get here? It's like, I got dropped off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No worries.
No worries.
And I just kind of wanted to share that, man. There was a guy, this was, back during pandemic when we had curfew.
Yeah.
The brink of it.
11
Right.
something.
And, I ain't going to put his name out there, but I know his name and I know him from, because
Do we have a letter?
He drives a really nice truck. No, it ain't. But he drives a really nice truck, and I remember this truck,
Yeah.
And he requested a lift one night, and he got in the car, but he was real drunk. But I know it was like 3 a.m, so I'm like, well, man, I said, what you doing requesting her? He was like, man, I'm trying to go to my truck. I said, man, well, listen. I said, I can smell the alcohol on you. I said, you sure you want to get dropped off at the truck? I said, man, listen, I'm not going to be able to do that. You know what I mean? So that's kind of what, not only do it's not about just driving and making money with me. I save lives.
That's an awesome way to look at it,
what I mean?
Travis.
And you know what I mean? I was like, listen, man, look, go get that truck in the morning, man. It's not even worth it. You got police out, it's curfew. You draw more attention to yourself. You know what I mean? And he was drunk, man. I smelled the alcohol. I declined that ride. I will decline rides if I realized they're trying to go to the vehicles. I smell alcohol. You can't get a ride from me like that.
That's what's up.
You know what I mean? I save lives, man. It's on a deeper level with me because like I share a certain connection with passengers. It's not about money. I connect with them. There's some people, man, I met some great people.
And you were talking about your playlist,
it's
like it's their playlist.
Let's cut in real quick and show some of these connections real quick because we've got some more of them on standby for you guys, and I think this stuff's hilarious.
Hold on. Hold on. Don't get in this car. Hold on. Step out for a minute. Don't get in this car acting up.
I won't. It's no problem, sir. I was angry with him.
I'm just saying, don't get in there acting up.
He's all right.
You'll be on the side of the road.
All right, the police are on their way.
No, they're not. No, they are. That's not true. He was just lying.
Don't act up.
I'm not acting up, sir.
Is she okay to leave?
I'm okay to leave. No, he's not. The police are not
that
on
don't
the
have
way.
nothing to do with
That
me,
don't
though.
have nothing to do with you. He's mad. I didn't smash anything.
Okay, exit the vehicle.
I didn't smash anything, sir. Sir, I didn't smash anything. Can I please get a ride to Keller Avenue? I'll pay you off the book. I'll pay you $20 right now. Look,
Well,
I got
you
$20.
committed a crime.
I did.
Why you stressing? I was just testing. Is this the part where I'm leaving my bulletproof vest in? Okay, I make a confession. I do my best. And if I was taking a test, I get an A for effing, which brings me back to the sexting. Hold on, my baby's texting. It's not adios, but I'm flexing. Yep, that's personality, and she's definitely sucking it out of me.
All right, man.
Yo, it's some ruthless ass shit, bro. I had to write that shit down. I was riding down the road. I was like, I gotta write this shit.
You know it don't work like that. What's your name?
That's for me. You tell me who you picking up.
Ma'am, you want to find another ride already? Yeah, bye. What'd he do?
I don't want him.
What
This is my first time meeting him. And
What
I'm
you-
just like,
you mean you don't want him?
his breath stinks.
His breath stink.
Yeah, it stinks.
So you don't want the boy because his breath stink?
Yes. It's like
Guys, these videos are awesome. You guys gotta go check him out. He's on YouTube.
All right. Furby, what's it? Furby says, "Don't dive and drive."
Yeah.
Preston Plowed. What up, gentlemen?
What up, brother?
What's up, bro? Kevin, interesting interview.
You thought so too.
Jared
Seymour, what's up, bro?
Yeah, what's up, buddy? Brownwater Bantrin. What's up, buddy? John Evans loves this interview. Travis R. Burke. Does he have any escort stories?
Do I have any escort stories?
Yeah. Surely he does.
Okay, let's go to this. TJ Hay, the philosopher, T. Miller.
Yes.
Yeah. Shout out TJ.
Love it, bro.
And then Travis. Did Travis change colognes after his YouTube encounter?
Still got the same cologne.
So yeah, any escort stories?
Yeah.
Man, listen.
Let's go dive right into it.
I don't have no escort stories like that, you know. But these women on the Gulf Coast, you know what they're doing. You know, there's times that I picked up some of these women. They going, 30 minutes. I guess he ain't last long, but you know, 30 minutes. You know, I'm picking up one, then I'm same chick. I'm bringing you to another hotel. You know, I know what's going on, but I don't have no but look, be on the lookout.
It's better to ask, not ask questions.
I've seen it. Yeah, I play dumb.
Yeah, you have. So like a sketchy motel, you're like,
dumb.
they're just staying the night there.
I know what it is. You know, I'm not stupid. Like I say, I know what's going on.
So let's go back to these videos real quick. So the first one that we just saw was the escape getaway car, right? Tell us that. What happened right there?
Man, I'm talking about, like, I was way in Gulfport when I got this ride request, and now every driver, you noticed the rating.
Yeah.
So I noticed the rating was extremely low. So I'm like, man, I don't know what kind of ride it's gonna be, but I'm gonna go do it. I was like in Gulfport off 49, and she was like in D'Iberville off Chevron over there off Rodriguez Street. So, man, I get there. You know, I notice when I pull, as you see in the video, I pull up to the door, but I see like a clerk standing in front of the door, like he trying to block somebody out from going, you know, block somebody out from coming in or whatever, blocking them out. So, man, all of a sudden she comes out, and I'm looking, you know, you could tell this lady, like, hi, she owns something, you know, you could tell. So I'm like, hold on, don't get in this car, you know, like, step out for a minute. I had to tell her, don't get in there acting up, pretty much. Man, these folks then called the police, and then the clerk is standing there, as you saw in the video. He's like, look, he was like, man, I'm just letting you know the police on their way. I'm like, well, look, that don't have nothing to do with me, you know, like, I'm just here to get my money, pretty much.
Yeah.
And, man, she's like, look, I pay you money just so I can, you know, pretty much to get out of it. I'm like, look, you committed a crime. Look, you need to exit the vehicle. Like, for real. I ain't even trying to be tied up.
Yeah, that's
I got
smart
too
of you,
much to
though,
lose. Like, man, I'm like, look, I ain't taking this ride. You know, man. So I pretty much, she was like, pick me up over here. I'm like, all right. So she closed the door, man. I got up out of there, man. As I'm leaving, I see the D'Iberville Police Department pulling in. I'm like, I don't know what happened to him, but I'm gone. That was pretty much it.
It's good,
man. Like,
good judgment right there. Good judgment.
That's crazy.
All right, guys, we're giving away the Crawfish and Beer hat. If you share this video,
Yeah, go ahead and give us a like and share.
yeah, Crawfish and Beer hat.
If you like what you hear.
Yeah, I mean, this is an amazing story.
Yeah. And we're
I
gonna
want to do
dive into
another
some
ride along.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, no, it's crazy that, and God, you've been safe for your trials too. I mean, you've been doing a lot of people, a lot of different personalities.
A lot of different people, man. And matter of fact, there was I had a video the other night, and this ride was a little. I picked these folks up from, and this is why I say it can be dangerous, because I picked these folks up from Waffle House it's something about Gulfport. So it was at Gulfport, Waffle House on 49 or whatever. But these people, I noticed when I accepted a ride, when they got in the car, I saw the drop-off destination said Slidell Airport. We all know Slidell they don't have an airport. They have like a private airport, but everybody has to go to New Orleans to fly out. We know that.
Yeah.
So I mean, as I'm driving, we get to Slidell, but they start asking questions, like saying, so the vibe that I was getting, and like I was kind of like discerning something was kind of up. So then you're telling me you're going to the Slidell Airport, and I'm like, well, put in the destination where you're actually going, right? So like, well, we told you we're going to New Orleans or whatever, right? So they try to put in the destination. They didn't put it in right.
Better go find that.
You good?
Yeah, we keep going.
Yeah, keep
Oh, you
telling.
good? So man, look. So I finally try to get them to put in a destination. They pretty much just give me the destination off their phone on Google Maps or whatever, right? So man, I go ahead, man, and like we get to the store. I'm like, look, you ain't putting it in the right destination. You talking crazy. You know what I'm saying? Listen, your ride is canceled. I don't know what they was trying to do, man. They could have been trying to set me up to rob me or anything. Then you're trying to take me to New Orleans and the West Bank. Like, I'm like, look, this ride is canceled. Find you another ride that's over with. So it can be dangerous. You really have to man, just kind of be safe, man, because these people, they ain't up to no good a lot of times. So I'm canceling rides when I don't feel safe.
And that's being aware of it.
Yeah.
I mean, growing up in St. Martin kind of prepared you for that a little bit,
Yeah,
right? We got our eyes on some firsthand stuff right there.
Yeah, that's true.
Jordan just saved the day. Look, I didn't want to tell you, but we were scared that the screen was going to cut off because the battery
Guys, we
wasn't
need to hook
plugged
up
in.
the
So
straight internet.
Oh, it's good.
we got a low battery sign on here,
we're
and
off,
he
wireless.
just ran off.
Man, I just kept flowing.
Yeah,
man.
no, you,
Like,
you did great,
uh,
but so speaking of that,
Yeah.
you've been put into some pretty awkward situations.
I have, and that was one of the. That's not the most, but that's one of them. I'm just giving you an example. Like
Right.
when I feel like something sketchy, something up with a passenger, man, I'll cancel a ride. Like the money ain't worth it.
So what is the scariest or craziest?
The scariest,
Yeah.
man. I haven't had no really scary.
All right, well, craziest. let's hear
I've
it.
had exciting, interesting.
Okay, let's hear it. Yeah, let's hear the choice. What you got for us?
I mean, like I say, well, one of those videos like that, with the lady at the gas station. That's one of the most craziest ones. There's videos that I'll never show, of course.
Yeah.
Simply because I mean, it is what it is. Driving out here, I see so much.
Right.
You know what I mean? And like, I don't have right now with doing Uber and Lyft so early. I don't have any scary stories. I have interesting stories and wild stories and stuff like that.
So I know I mentioned seeing some of our old classmates in one of these. Yeah. So that happens pretty often, or
Man, that's and like I said, it's good to see people, and it's good to see people, moving forward in life. Especially people out having fun. People getting married. Living their best life. I love to see that.
Oh yeah.
Especially on the Gulf Coast. The coast, man. The coast it seems big, but it's still kind of small at the same time.
Philip Cron wants to know about the passenger that smelled bad.
Man, listen, man, Phil, man, I had I don't know if she was like Jamaican or what, but I did a ride, man. This chick.
No deodorant.
Oh man, I don't know what was going on. I'm just gonna describe it. You know what I mean? Like it's pretty much to me, man. It smelled like she hadn't bathed in like 2 weeks and tried to go out and hook up with a guy. That's what it smelled like.
Oh, that's gross. That's gross.
Like rotten ham, maybe like crawfish, old crawfish.
I mean, I hate to put it like no filter with that, but I mean that's what it smelled like to me.
Well, the honesty's
and I had
gotta be appreciated.
and there was the video. There was a video of that. I mean, and bro, like I just.
So what made you want to start uploading these videos? I mean,
what made me, man? Initially, I wasn't even recording to capture stuff like that. I was recording for like just to kind of encourage people, because I have a broad social media outreach.
All right.
And it was really to encourage people, day in, day out, through spirituality. And that's what it was. So I would do videos, recording myself and encouraging people and stuff like that. And then I would do these rides, and man, then I'm capturing stuff. I'm seeing funny stuff.
yeah. At what point are you like, this is hilarious, and I got to put this on?
At this point, man, when I'm seeing how crazy the coast is, not only the money, but I'm seeing how funny people are.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, this has potential to go viral.
Yeah, I mean, especially when somebody slams a door in your face.
And it did go viral. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
yeah, for
that
sure.
that one video you said was the first one. The getaway car.
The one with the getaway car, man, that lit my YouTube channel up.
Okay.
And then what it did was it gave me a huge following. And people, and what happened with YouTube, when they saw that video, they were like, okay, what else does he have? So, man, they started looking at everything. And then every video started getting in the thousands and 20,000, 30,000 views. They started going up, like, and just inclining, as far as my YouTube. And, man, it got lit and it's staying lit, pretty much. And,
Well, I did a lot of
I'm
research.
saying,
I watched a
man,
bunch of these things. I know me and Jordan sat here one night. We watched
I mean, it's because but you're never like it's
indeed.
always something different. There's not the same ride.
Always.
There's always a different ride.
It's
like
never a dull
No.
moment.
Do you prefer sober riders or drunk riders?
Drunk?
Yeah.
The drunker the better because that's good content.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
That's good but you got to understand, man, like drunk people tip better. You know what I mean? Especially, I mean, you have, it's fun. It's more of a fun ride because you get to laugh, you know, they being themselves, like they letting loose, man. I mean, it is what it is. Out here, man, you want the drunk people.
Yeah, and there's
Shout out to the drunk people out there in this world.
Plentiful of them.
It's the Uber life. It's
Mississippi
it is
Gulf
what
Coast.
It is. It is what it is. You want.
That's
the
why I
drunk
get Uber.
people.
That's when I get Uber. All right,
Yeah.
let's see. Ben Brent, he says, taxi cab confessions, LOL.
Yes, indeed.
George Lewis, he says, be careful out there, Travis. You careful out there, right?
Now,
Oh, yeah.
Now, Ben, I'll get you his TikTok, but Ben's got his own TikTok, and he's works for Cam. Some of the funniest.
Okay.
You got to check it. I'll send it to you.
All right, Michael West, you say he wants to know, Travis, can we request you on Lyft?
No, you can't. You know, the systems, unfortunately, they haven't gotten that far yet. And even with Uber got to a place where just recently where you can add to your favorites, but they don't have it yet. But I mean, I look like what it's doing now is getting closer to that point.
And then let's see, Travis Burke, he drops somebody's YouTube. I can't see it. He says they got this guy named Trap Terrell. He said he's got these Uber killer rap videos, and his real name is Travis Britton. It might be. Is it really you, Travis?
I follow him. I follow him on Trap Terrell. He follows me on Uber Chronicles.
Okay.
Yeah,
So y'all
he's a
collab.
He's a big youth. I mean, thousands of subscribers, and he follows me, and I Ubered him before here on the Gulf Coast.
Y'all think you ever had Uber and rap battle?
Who with him? I don't know how to rap, so I'll lose.
And then Miss Megan, shout out Megan Woods. Hey, Travis, Matthew, and Jordan. I see y'all.
Hey,
What up?
Love you, Megan.
Me and Megan go way back, many years.
What's up, girl? Golden Gate days.
Let's see.
Yeah,
Michael West says, I only
Pickle
Lyft
Pops.
or Uber, and I had bad taxi cab experience.
Oh man,
Tell us about it, Michael. What happened to you?
And if you ever need to test drive a car, Direct Auto, right there next to 50.
shout out Direct
That's
Auto.
right there next to 50, the car lot with the gorilla. That's that dude in that suit right there.
that's him.
Yeah. So you remember it used to be the gas station?
Yeah,
Yeah, way back in the
Yeah. So if you need to go see him, he'll take care of you.
got you.
So
Thank you.
let's drop some more. We certainly enjoyed riding with you the other day. I know it was a crazy experience, but we're gonna share the other clip from that.
Really? Yeah. So I'm pushing 12-hour plus days.
How many of our buddies do you pick up that you know?
Man, it's very, bro. It happens all the time. People we go to school with, there's people that I ain't seen in years.
So I heard that you got hijacked.
I got hijacked.
Carjack.
Oh man,
Carjacked.
well, you know the fool ain't hijacked. I mean, well, you can call it that. He called.
I wanna use that clip.
Me, but
No,
yeah,
shit.
I'm gonna send it to you, man.
Okay.
Like this is what happened, man. I go to the gas pump. Man, I'm talking about I come out and I just see my car. Just picture your car. You out Uber and making money. I see my Uber light. Driving off Uber lights on, everything. Like he about to go do a pickup. Like, man, it was that.
So you got it back.
Man, he literally took the car. He took the car and parked the car 2 minutes down the road at the Scarlet Pearl
That was it.
from the Chevron gas station.
And you had it on camera. You like, when did he jump out?
He
just parked it, left the keys in it?
parked it. No, he parked it, took the keys out. Man, just insane.
How long did it take you to find your car?
Man, that happened that Saturday night. I didn't get the car back till probably that Wednesday.
It's 4,000.
4,000.
4,000.
That's right, guys. Crawfish Country Music Festival. We've got these all media backstage passes. We're going to be doing some interviews. Jordan, there you go. You've been waiting to get your hands on that. I know. Guys, come. We're going to be having our merch out there. I know everybody's asking where to get these crawfish.
We're going to be on stage. We're going to be interviewing singers, local celebrities. All locals are celebrities. So random people, drunk people, families.
emceeing some of the crawfish cook-off too. So looking forward to a good time there. Travis is probably going to be doing some Ubering back and forth to the Crawfish Festival.
Backing up down Beach Boulevard.
So what is your like number one destination there? Is there like one place where everybody wants to go or request, or is it more than others? Or?
Every driver is trying to get downtown Biloxi.
Really?
Biloxi, man, is like the starting point. Then it's downtown OS, and then from there, man, it just you go where you go.
Is there places that you like? Nope, ain't going there.
Man, a lot of drop. Man, to be honest with you, I can't stand going towards like Gaucher Moss Point area because ain't nothing out there.
It's dead.
You know, like it's dead, man, and there's no money there.
There's a mattress store there.
I'm trying to stay. I mean, you know,
mattress by Point Gaucher. I'm just gonna drop that right there,
but
guys.
there's nothing going. They don't have no clubs. There's nothing going on that end. So you drive 20 minutes out for a 3-minute ride.
Oh, you got a couple things over there. You got Jazz Club, Jack's by the Track, but they're like 10 o'clock closers.
Yeah,
I mean, not Jazz Club, but this is more for the locals. But they close really early.
Right.
When I lived over there, you're right. I had to come to Ocean Springs or Biloxi.
Yeah,
I mean,
so if you go somewhere, like if you were to go over there, could you get stuck over there, or do you have the freedom to kind of work your way back in?
Man, you can come back because there's not enough activity. There's no business.
What about Ocean Springs though? I mean,
Ocean Springs, well, you know what it is. You know, downtown, you know, outskirts of downtown Ocean Springs. And, you know, it surges over there a lot on Uber. So, man, you go from, you'll probably get pulled from downtown OS all the way to Gulfport, Bay St. Louis, because everybody comes to downtown Ocean Springs.
Yeah.
So you can get pulled from there to anywhere.
Tell everybody in the camera and then watching the show at home, what is surging? Because people like my parents are, you know, they're just on the cusp of knowing how to use Uber. And
what surging is when they have a lot of rides coming out of an area and they don't have enough drivers to match the volume, it surges. So it's going to cost more to come out of a certain area.
What?
Yeah. Because there's hardly any drivers there. So if they constantly pulling rides out of that area.
I noticed that earlier going to the wedding.
Yeah.
Garrett was supposed to pick me up, which he, you know, shady on that one. But Garrett didn't pick me up. So I ended up Ubering. The first Uber was $29. The second Uber, 2 minutes apart, $32.
Should have got a Lyft.
Yeah, Lyft is cheap.
Now I am.
Lyft really don't change.
So sometimes I feel like if I search one time and then I don't get it and I wait like 10 minutes and then I search again, they just have like the same destination and they're like, no, you should have got it the first time for the second time. I feel like that way about looking up flights and stuff like that
right.
too.
Well, here lately, a lot of riders been waiting like an hour plus for rides. Sometimes 45 minutes. Sometimes 30. I mean, it's been really bad due to a lot of drivers really dropping off. Man, they're just sitting at home trying to collect money, really.
That's one thing I did want to ask you. I made a mental note, and you just reminded me of it. So, I told you I used to ride a lot, and every time I'm a talkative person, so I'm going to talk to my driver. You get to talk to all the time. And I would ask people how long they've been doing this. And a lot of people were like, hey, I just started. And then all of a sudden, you never see them again. So I feel like what's the shelf life on your average?
Man, that's a good one.
And see with me, I've been doing this going on 2 years now. And most people, what happens is they get into it and thinking they're gonna like it. And because see, if you're not a people person, man, you're not really gonna enjoy doing Uber and Lyft because you deal with so many different personalities. There are most people, I know people that's been doing it 4 or 5 years, but these people love what they do. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Anytime you love something, you're going to continue to do it.
Right.
And put time into it.
Always made it
Do you think the people that give them like the extra mints and the paper towels in the back and are they
well, see,
do they hang around more or are they just getting into it? They're buying a bunch of supplies.
And eventually, man, you'll burn out with that.
Okay.
Only reason why, because people, they don't really respect your car. So if I got mints and everything, you know, and bottled water, these people, they opening up the wrappers, throwing them on the floor. So it's constantly cleaning up, picking after people.
So you've tried that?
Man, listen, you're eventually going to get burnt out with that. So I try to just keep it, man, just jump in the car and just ride, talk, whatever, enjoy the music. Let me get you the way you need to go.
Has anybody requested like 112 Cupid, Cisco, thong song?
Cardi B. I always ask for Cardi B when
Has anybody said like drop the thong song?
Man, you know, people request all kinds of stuff. And see, with me, I like a wide variety of music, so I can listen to anything. It don't bother me. You see what I mean? And I know old song. Like I got an old soul, man. So I'm listening to everything.
My favorites was like the old school, Whitney Houston when they picked me up.
Yeah.
You get somebody picks you up and they're listening to Whitney Houston. You're like, okay.
All right. Fair B Rose. She says, I love when I see Travis linked with me on the app because I know I'm going to have an enjoyable ride and I'm safe.
I get her all the time.
Yeah.
All the time.
She owns it's the Mermaid Bar. Yeah.
I've known Furby since the Shady days. I used to work for her Kay and Chuck, which is her mom and dad.
Okay.
And I worked for them, and I known her since then. That was like 2008.
So how many of your wild rides come from that place?
From Mermaids, man, I almost got into a fight outside Mermaids picking up a ride.
Really?
You know, dude.
Let's hear about that.
Man, he was just talking crazy, you know what I'm saying? And pretty much he was like, pull your car over. I said, I am pulled over. I am pulled over.
Can't go
What
over
you mean?
anymore.
I'm waiting on you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like they get rowdy. Now they don't get like boots and spurs. Now I don't know what it is about that particular bar. But man, they wild on that end. I mean, I've had it like, man, just picking up. He like, get out the road. I'm like, man, look, I'm waiting on somebody. So we get into it, you know, and that's when I'm like, look, he's like, pull over. I say, I'll pull it over. You know, I'm waiting on you. So that was just, it was something, man, like 4 in the morning.
It happens at that time.
And then look what's so crazy about this. There was a guy on the passenger side with this dude. I get an Uber request, right? So I go up the street. That same guy that was talking noise, he sleep behind the wheel, and his boy need an Uber ride.
No.
His
the world
boy
works.
they was at like AutoZone in Ocean Springs.
Really?
And his boy, look, the dude that was talking noise, man, he sleep behind the wheel, and his boy like, look, man, this dude been acting crazy all night. I just got to get away from him, man. I'm sorry about that. I just need a ride. So that was crazy, bro. Like,
Have you ever picked up like an Elvis impersonator? Am I saying it right? Impersonator.
I know Marcus Thomas has worn his Elvis impersonator.
But have you picked up any like crazy costume wearing people?
Listen, I have. It was on Halloween, and they were doing like a Halloween contest. Man, I had to decline. I had to decline the ride. These guys, they were dressed up. They had no shirts on.
With blue?
But they had blue, yeah.
Yeah, it was Holograms. Yeah, that was David Krause. That was the party that we throw.
Yeah, man, they were right by the nativity or something.
Yeah, they were
that.
that's where we do our big Halloween.
That's my attorney on the law dog right there.
Really?
Yeah, they were the Avatar guys.
But they were going like the Mobile. Like
they let. So you picked them up from our party.
Yeah,
and they were trying to go to.
So that was
party.
Anthony.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. That was our Halloween party.
Man, they had blue. I'm like, man, listen, I got cloth seats, so I mean, I don't have no seat protectors, man. No.
All right, let's see. Michael West, he's telling us the story now about why he doesn't like taxi cabs. See, I let a taxi cab driver use the restroom at my house, and he took a doo-doo and didn't flush.
Wow.
Oh, man. The disrespect out there.
I can't believe that happened to you,
Michael,
buddy.
you made me read that live?
Oh. John Kensel says, good show.
Yes.
Chris Bowman says, T. Miller, are you going to break dance before y'all log off? Shout out Chris Bowman.
That's old school days, man.
Ricky
Love you,
Handler
bro.
said, and tell them we want the Crawfish Mafia to cook in the cook-off. They said since y'all didn't sign up soon enough that they do have if somebody backs out, they are going to be reaching out to you.
Stay posted. So we'll follow up with that. Plowed says, moving on up, my boys. Hey, good to see you. And then let's see, Phil. I don't know what that is. Your job. We don't get to see the links. It just says YouTube. And then Chris Bowman, he comes back again. He says, "Give T. Miller 2 glow sticks on a string, and you'll see how much he loves music."
Oh yeah, yes indeed, man. Those
taking us back
rave
to the
days.
St. Martin.
Those
St. Martin.
rave days.
Yeah.
Yes,
Was this in the in the cafeteria?
Man, you know how it was, man. You know, we used to have those dancers, man, and like, you know, I was a raver, man. We liked a lot of that breakbeat techno stuff back then.
Is this when Brandon Bailey used to wear leather shoes, white socks, and was
I remember putting like the cardboard down on the floors at the dance rooms, and good times though, good times.
Oh yeah, man.
So St. Martin, let's start. What was your favorite lunch? School lunch at St. Martin. I ask a lot of people.
My favorite?
Yeah.
We already know cheesy chicken over
All right,
rice.
yeah. There's Team Cheesy Chicken right there.
We know that.
Shout out
We know
for
that. We know that.
Oh, let's see. Ricky says they're scared to let him in at the crawfish meet. I don't think that's it, man.
No.
I think you guys need to get with them and keep asking, be persistent. So
stay on top of that.
Yeah, Fair Beast says she'll fight that guy for you. So we needed to get a picture, a headshot of him.
Oh man.
I mean, we could probably talk to one of them. We could probably set this fight up.
Yeah. No.
Uber, you know, I mean, like I could see this being a fight.
No, I don't understand why you would want to fight somebody who's coming to pick you up. You know, whenever I get into Uber,
it was I was waiting on a ride. It wasn't the.
It wasn't your ride. Okay.
No, I was waiting on a ride, and I just happened to have. It was at that bar.
I'm always super nervous about, you know,
that's what happened.
I want my 5-star rating for a rider because I'm always worried that somebody's going to see my, you know, if you got a bad rating and you're not going to accept the ride. So
I do that. I decline rides sometimes. Yeah. Depends on how I feel, man. Like if the night's flowing, you know, real good. Now, if I want good content, you know, and I see the ratings low, sometimes I accept it. Because I know, man, just by looking at something. But what's so ironic about that?
Yeah,
I've seen some of the craziest low ratings, and they be some of the coolest people in the world. So I don't know what happened. What
Probably throwing up.
and you know what? And
What's your rating?
been.
I think I'm a 5. What does me look?
It could have been with the people that was with them.
How often do you rate? Do you, every trip? Do you
I
rate?
On Uber, you rate all the time.
Okay.
I rate all the time on Uber, not so much on Lyft.
No, but does it give you an opportunity to after every ride?
It does.
Because it
Uber
gives
does,
the rider an opportunity.
Lyft,
to
you
after
actually
every
have to
ride.
go in the app and rate.
Okay, let's see.
Yeah.
I'm a 4.98 on, and I don't know how I got a.
I'm a 5.0.
I'm pissed.
Good. I mean, it just really depends.
Hey,
I
man.
bet I got it. So I get Ubers for people sometimes,
Yeah.
and I guarantee you
It
that.
really just depends. You can get a 4-star.
I'm an
and it'll
over-tipper.
drop you.
I'm an over-tipper.
You over tipper? Me
Yeah.
too.
I just do it. I like go a little more. Hey,
I have an award. I have an award for tipping
what is it
on
called?
Lyft. It's just an award. They give you like a.
Oh.
They say
Should've
some
brought
of the
it.
best. Like
Do you get a
whatever.
discount?
No, it's online. It ain't like a
man.
like a trophy. No, it's online.
They gotta bring it. That'd be like
They
an Uber
they
trip.
classify you. And they
Okay,
give you like
okay,
these
okay.
little badges online and say you like the, coolest rider or biggest tipper.
Yeah, I mean,
So-
I'm glad I got to ride in the Uber after Garrett didn't come pick me up.
Yeah.
I paid a little bit for it, but I was an experience to come right on this show and just remember, hey, it was a good time.
Yeah.
The lady was sweet, super sweet. She was a caretaker, took care of her full job was a caretaking of a guy that's blind and 76 years old.
Right.
Takes care of his house, takes care of him, and then she Uber and Lyft in between them, make extra money.
Awesome.
Sweet lady,
Awesome.
got me there safe. That's all that matters.
So what's your take on the Uber between the Uber X? I mean, I know there's a size difference, but
Well, you mean the XL and
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Uber
yeah,
X?
yeah.
I mean, really, I'm Uber X because I have a 4-door sedan.
Okay.
The XLs they make more money.
or do they? I
Yeah,
didn't-
because it's more money for the XL.
We're talking like excursion and suburban style. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Is it a third row?
It
Is a
goes
third
by
row
the-
what makes it?
It goes by the seatbelts.
Okay.
And like I said, I can only have 4 XLs. They have like 6, something like that.
See, I
6
don't
or
even
7,
know that.
whatever it is. Yeah.
So what else is there? Yeah, anybody ever throw up in there? How much y'all charge for that?
On Uber it's $150. On Lyft it's like $95. Lyft they low balling.
Well, that's why they're cheaper,
And,
probably.
like I said, Uber the top dollar.
How many times has that happened to you?
I had one guy throw up once, but I had a girl pee in the back seat.
Oh, what?
Gross.
She peed. Yeah.
That's $250.
Yeah, she was drunk, but this is the thing, she was super sweet. And all she had to do is tell me you did it. You was already cool. Like the ride, it was and you know why it was one of my worst rides?
And that's your cloth seats.
Man, you know what? I'm gonna tell you why it was one of my worst rides, bro. Because like every 2 minutes, her and this guy would have to stop and throw up.
Oh no.
So that was probably one of the most aggravating rides. But I was cool. I was chilled. I was still nice. You know what I'm saying? And bro, I heard her make a noise in the back seat. She was like, "Oh," I'm like, "What?" I said, "What's wrong? You all right?" She was like, "Nothing. I'm all right." So she lied about it. You see what I mean? So I went ahead and got my phone.
And how much
ready,
did you charge her for that?
Well, Uber charged them. Well, Lyft, no, it was Lyft. This was on Lyft. It was like $95.
So you had to actually clean it up at that point, or?
Man, I did, but I took it to Classy Chassis and had them do the rest.
And then what? You just give that receipt to Uber and they
I
reimburse you
did.
for it,
I
or?
did. I showed the receipt to them, but they had already paid me the money.
Okay,
They just
okay.
want you to like submit it.
I just was curious to how it happened because you hear it, you
Man,
people
this chick, man, she emptied her bladder.
Oh no.
I mean, one left side was just soaking wet. She emptied her bladder.
So tell me about whenever you decide you got to pixelate some of these things, because I've noticed some of them are pixelated, some of them aren't. What's your take on it? And
On the video?
Yeah, on the videos.
It really depends on the nature of the ride. If it's real funny, you know what I mean? If it's real funny, like something that, like gonna keep people laughing,
Right.
that's different. But when it comes to something like somebody already been mad about music, it kind of, it's like adding gasoline to the fire.
Yeah.
So I don't want to, you already embarrassed yourself by how you acted. But what I want to do is I want to conceal your identity so people don't really see who you are. They already saw who you are in your heart and what you say and how you are
Yeah.
as a person.
Yeah.
But so what I do is I conceal the identity so nobody else can see you.
And you got these cameras. I mean, they're pretty much are the you're being recorded all over this.
Well,
thing.
the stickers are on. I got one on the left side, the back
Matt,
side.
they're just stickers.
And then one.
Yeah, they're just stickers.
Well, you know, the camera's up there and the driver's side in front of me.
Right. So
you see what I mean?
Last night though, guys, me and Matt were in the car. We went on this ride, and he kept the way you said it to me. I was like,
I was thinking there was cameras.
I thought
everywhere.
we had 5 cameras on us because he said camera here, camera there. We're like, Matt goes, we need all this.
So, but you did tell us last night one of the most amazing stories, and I didn't necessarily get a chance to put the footage in here, but your car got stolen.
It did get stolen.
Yeah, let's talk
did.
about it.
Man, this was like, what is it? This April. This is March, probably about March 11th, something like that, man. And it was a busy night, Saturday night, and I go to the gas pump. I turn my car off. Keep in mind now, I turn my car off. I go to swipe my card, and I'm having issues at the pump with my car. You know how it is.
Yeah.
So I said, man, let me go ahead and go inside. I go inside, but as I'm going inside, I see a guy. He got a mask on, but he's standing next to it. He come from around the truck. His buddy was working on the truck, but I seen him come from around the truck, and he had a mask on, but he locked eyes with me. You see what I mean? So I walked in. I didn't think nothing of it. In my mind, I'm just like, you know, what you looking at, bro? Like, I really don't know you like that to be looking at me. So, man, I just kind of just go inside or whatever. Well, there's a few people in front of me. They're kind of busy. So I come outside, bro. I see my car driving off. The dude just jumped in and just drove smooth off.
What even driving fast?
And this video is on I-110 Driver on YouTube.
Yeah, you got to check out this video.
You guys got to go watch it.
And then he's on dash cam. Didn't realize he was on dash cam.
And then they caught him, and we got to get the ride in the car.
Yeah, he's
And you got your car back. Found it at Scarlet Pearl.
Man, honestly, I thought I was gonna find that car in 1,000 pieces.
So there was nothing wrong with it. And I watched the video. It looked like he even used the blinkers.
Man, he was. I mean, he didn't have a seatbelt on, but he was using the blinkers. You know what I mean? You could tell he was super paranoid.
Yeah.
But
yeah, he did look in the camera.
Yeah, he literally he took the car and literally parked it 2 minutes down the street at the Scarlet Pearl.
What, man? The audacity of people, right?
All right, guys, we're hitting. We're about a couple more minutes. You got any questions for Travis right now? Is the time to ask them.
Yeah, let's see Arthur Burney. Shout out Arthur. Let's see my guy Travis.
We definitely want you back.
Yeah, you gonna come back on and do another podcast with us?
I'll come back.
And if you haven't caught up very beginning, go back and watch our other videos at the very beginning. If you guys are just tuning in, they're worth watching. There's a lot of good clips in there.
Let's see Megan. She says, love watching Travis's Uber Chronicles. Putting the South on the map. Big up, my boys. Keep grinding.
Yes, indeed. Thank you.
Yeah, shout out, Megan. Thanks so much. So, Travis, what's your motive? What is your in message to everybody that's watching right now, if they're potential riders for you?
Like I say,
what do you want to tell everybody?
I just want to appreciate everybody, the love and support here on the Gulf Coast. You know what I mean? And just stay safe. You know, Uber. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a lot of drivers here. You know, and me, you know, I'm cool. Like, and I ask people, you know, just to reach out. You know, like I'm always here, man, full-time driver here on the Mississippi Gulf Coast, man. And I just thank you for, you know, everybody, just the support and pouring in and all that, man. Yeah. I appreciate it.
Brandon Bailey says, "Sup, Travis? Sorry, I'm late to the party."
That was it. That's all I had to say.
Yeah, we got a good crew from St. Martin, man. I'm glad to see whenever we're doing good things afterwards. So I'm proud of you, man. Keep it up. Man. So whenever I reached out to you, I was like, man, I hope he wants to do the show. Man, you were famous in my heart since day one, since we were little kids. But you know, now you're actually entertaining me and other people.
I'm blowing up. You know, I'm blowing up, and I'm humbly saying that, man. And you know, like I say, it's just I dreamed it.
Yeah.
You know, I seen it.
Well, you guys be on the lookout for him. You can find him on the Lyft and the Uber app. I guess we'll catch y'all next time.
You guys take care.
Yeah, thanks for tuning in.
Later.
See y'all later.
Have a good one. Good night.
I got the yellow so, you know, it's okay. You know.
How many times did you sit back just relaxing?